Here in the NT, multiple threats have caused many small mammals to decline over the last 20 to 30 years. These threats have included the invasion of cats and cane toads, but also the habitat fragmentation by humans. The status of these small mammals have caused better environmental management and conservation of these threatened species. Without these appropriate conservation measures, we might not only lose a species, but also change the ecosystem it inhabits. As I said before, there are multiple small mammals under threat here in the NT. But for today, we'll just be focusing on the black-footed true rat in ways it can be best surveyed so appropriate environmental management is in place.
So there are a few things to consider prior commencement of surveying. We need to determine the objectives and reasoning behind the research. So hypothetically, a proposed dam has been discussed for this region and we need to determine the presence and absence of the black-footed true rat within the site. An effective way to detect black-footed true rats is by camera trapping. But before we start deploying any cameras, we must choose the ideal location where black-footed true rats inhabit. They typically like living in savanna open woodlands that provides tree hollows, logs and pandanus for shelter. Once we feel comfortable with the ideal location, we must deploy cameras in suitable areas. It is recommended that you select a solid living tree that is upright, with a diameter greater than 20 centimetres. This ensures the tree will hold up during the surveying period. Secondly, bait stations are to be placed 1.5 to 2 metres away from the tree, while making sure that the camera will be viewing it from a southerly direction. This minimises false triggers from the sun's glare, especially in the dry season. Peanut butter, rolled oats and honey are used to entice the black-footed tree rat towards the station to hopefully get detected. Cameras are usually set 20 centimetres above ground level, but during fire season it's best to lift it a little bit higher. Use of a stick will allow the position of the camera to view the bottom of the bait station. Tighten camera using the strap, and depending on location, locks can be used so people can't steal it. Clear vegetation 2 metres either side of the bait station and 1 metre behind it. This ensures that the vegetation won't trigger the camera and protect the site from fire. Ensure batteries are fully charged in camera and SD card is inserted. Make sure the label represents the camera code and record location on a GPS tracker. Finally, turn off camera so you actually have a chance of capturing something. The data that we collect from the cameras will provide good context about the region. It will also determine if black-footed true rats are present or absent on site.